Also appearing in Heat 3 will be Washington State. Varsity 8 and Varsity 4 as these Pac-10 championships.
Like, what was your reaction when you heard it?
Well, you know, to be honest with you, I was for the first time in a long time I was expecting it. So it was very you know, I guess comforting to finally know, because there's always even in this championship, what do you call it, the collection of schools, there's some real surprises. There's one or two real surprises that are left off, and I'm thankful and grateful that we weren't one of the surprises that were left off.
Great.
Relief, that's what I am, relieved.
What have you done preparation-wise to get yourself to this point to prepare, and how are you going to prepare yourself for the championship?
Well, we kind of, like the coaching staff and I, we kind of have our set, like we have a pretty good, like we're organized and we have the workouts sort of already in the backs of our minds. You know, like I sit down in September and write out the plan, and obviously there's a little bit of variation when you get into March on a plan that you wrote in September or October, but for the most part I kind of always know what we're doing, like what the variation of what we're doing. So we're just going to stick to the plan, and I think we've gotten better the last few years of kind of honing in on the last 2 weeks, and you know, hoping that we are able to pull out some peak performances from our athletes when the time matters the most.
I noticed there were a lot of Pac-10 schools in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is that helpful, or that you've already seen them in action? Is that going to help you when if you face them later on?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know where they help is that you know, for the last 5 or 6 years, the Pac-10 has been without question the toughest conference in the country, and so week in and week out we race the best in the country, and so we have a good reference. And so there's going to be a lot of schools, you know, there's a lot of placements up for grabs after Cal and Stanford and USC, right? So we're no stranger to speed, and I think that helps.
Great. What are you going to do to celebrate?
We're going to go down and have a good practice. The celebration, you know, the thing is that I think the first couple of years I was here, it was a celebration when we made it. But now the celebration happens after we do what I think we can do, which is place very well at our national competition. You know, like I'm aiming for top 10. So then I'll figure out what the celebration will be.
Great. Well, that's